I couldn't really even see his nose because there was just so much blood there. But he was screaming that the
Peace,
dude on
family.
top bit him in the nose, yo.
We waiting for putt.
Bit him right on the bridge of his nose. There's blood, yo. I'm telling you, just crazy shit.
This is one of the oldest streams.
Which reminds me of something from back in the day. I'll tell you about that later. But like, I didn't know people were biting each other again. But I remember hearing.
Listen, don't be fighting, motherfuckers.
Yo, you get
It's a
bit.
street fight.
Word, yo.
Everything goes.
I think.
Look, if you bigger than me, which is everybody, and you get on top of me and I can't move, but I got a clear fucking line to bite your ass,
Topping it.
oh, I'm a chomp on your ass.
Just don't say nothing about the babe, bro. You're gonna kill me with it.
I'm gonna chomp on your ass.
Yo. Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Can you hear me?
Ah, beautiful. Yes.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna.
Yeah, that was my bad. I think I picked the wrong mic.
No doubt. Yeah, I was streaming one of our older streams.
Nigga. A word?
Yeah, yo, it's funny as hell. All right, hold up. Put you up in the stream. It's been a minute, yo.
Yeah, it's been a fucking hot minute.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Do this real quick here. Ah, there you go.
Nigga.
We see you.
I got 15 tracks of super duper hot shit from fucking from Joe.
I'm glad we're talking about this right now.
Nigga, you have no idea how happy I am about this.
We should start from the beginning, yo. What is it that we're talking about? What music is being made? Is that what
No. Well, music is being made, but I'm keeping a tight lid on that from saying it out. I want it to be more of a surprise than anything like that. Me and you could talk about that shit behind the
But what did you say? You got how many tracks?
Well, I'm listening to 15 joints. Oh shit. Hold up, my bad, yo.
No doubt.
Give me a second.
Yep.
There we go. I'm listening to about 15 tracks we're sifting through and shit. Me and a very talented MC who has credits on all sorts of fronts. You know what I'm saying? And is also quite a good producer as well. Quite the fucking producer, let me tell you. But also a ridiculous drummer, so it makes 100% sense, you know? As the homie Joe, those who you know what I'm saying.
Word.
Those who know that's Jersey City royalty right there. You know what I'm saying? The original drummer from Trash Executioner. And it's just, you know what I'm saying, been fucking instrumental to the growth of the art scene. You know what I'm saying? In Jersey City itself. Now, what's fly about the gentleman is, you know what I'm saying? I love when you can't tell that somebody is a fucking word genius. Hold on, I'm sorry. Give me a sec.
No doubt. It's always during those great moments in speech where something always interrupts. Wordsmith, word scientists, people that can take a number of words and create beauty out of it, or to tell a story. And Put's like my brother, but I'm also a fan of his music, and people that make music like him, or even just the spoken word aspect of it all. someone that can create these type of things. It's always cool to listen to them talk. And he's my brother, so it's all good.
You all right,
You all right, yo?
Word. Yeah, no
Running
doubt.
out into the streets. What's going on? We're going outside.
You go about. I'm about to be the man on the streets right now.
What were you saying?
No, I said it's really dope. When you can't tell that somebody is just that, like the niggas out running around in a backpack and a 5-panel hat. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell when you first look at him that he's as extremely super dumb nice as he is.
Right.
Like there's a lot of nerds who are hip hop heads and shit like that, or like dudes who don't fit the usual criteria for hip hop heads that are hip hop heads, but it's wild when somebody can participate on such a high level.
Yes.
No, but
Yeah, you don't hear me twice, right? Like in the audio. You don't hear like an echo.
I will. I hear you a bit. Yeah.
You hear
With an echo, but that was before. Now I don't. I don't anymore.
Okay.
Whatever you did, fixed it.
Okay. Yo, man. Just real quick. In the middle of the screen over here, I have an announcement from Valve that they released a Steam operating system that's compatible.
Nigga, I thought you was gonna say Half-Life 3. I was about to be like, they shadow dropped it.
Yo, fucking Ben said the same shit. How crazy is that? I posted that on Facebook. This nigga's talking about Half-Life. That's incredible.
I thought they fucking shadow dropped Half-Life 3, nigga. I was about to be like, stop it.
No.
This is a wild ass year.
Oh my goodness. That would be amazing.
So you gotta pick out one. Because I don't think they.
Well, I haven't had the pleasure, I can't say, of ever playing Half-Life.
I played part 2.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I have no idea. But even it is.
Yo, didn't Counter-Strike
like as far as
come from
premise.
Half-Life?
I'm not sure. I know something definitely came from Half-Life.
I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I think that was like one of the mods.
Didn't Stanley Parable also come from fucking Half-Life?
I think so. And
That's wild.
You know the Yakuza games came from Shenmue?
That makes sense. Sega.
That means one of these games you never know. Shenmue might just pop up, yo.
You know how dope? With the closing of first of all, we need to acknowledge that WB done closed Monolith.
Yeah, man.
After patenting the fucking the Nemesis system. So now nobody's ever gonna get to use it until the patent runs out in 20 fucking who knows when the fuck. And we're not gonna get player driven emerging fucking rivalries. Emergent rivalries, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many crazy ass stories what is it? Shadow of fucking War created. You know how many different motherfuckers when I played it? How many motherfuckers had different orcs that I hadn't even seen yet?
That's a Lord of the Rings game, right?
Yeah. And the Nemesis system was crazy, dog.
I heard that shit was dope as hell.
So essentially, what could happen, right, is you could be killed by a regular dread, right? And he'll be promoted to like a soldier because he killed you. And then if you run into him again and he kills you again, he'll be promoted further, and his stats will be built up further. Now, if you kill him and he survives some way, somehow by orc magic, and when he comes back, he's gonna remember you. Hey, yo, you cut my head off last time. And now when he shows up, he's got rivets on his neck and shit like that. That somebody that sewed his shit back together.
What?
Or he got a cage around his head. And he's like, I remember you, but I got this cage now. You can't cut my head off. or some shit like that. And that's how it would go. You could essentially have somebody following you around the whole game that's after your ass because you know what I'm saying. You heard him maybe in Act 1, and his ass still following you in Act 3.
Yo, what the fuck is going on out there, yo?
What do you mean? I'm on MLK. We just be police out here.
Oh, okay. That's why. I thought you walked up on the crime scene. Well, you know. You never know. You know what? Those games, there's a couple of them, right? Those Lord of the Rings games in succession.
Yeah. There's there's Shadow of Mordor and then there's Shadow of War.
Okay.
And those two are the ones who utilize the Nemesis system. And now nothing else can. That's the second one.
Yeah, I think one of the executives at my job. I don't know how I got cool with this dude, but we started talking about video games and shit. And he was the one that put me on, yo. He was like, yo, if you download, he said, if you get it for PS4, if you get stuck in some parts, I could jump in and help you.
Yeah.
And then me and him ended up playing Bloodborne together a couple of times. The shit was cool, man.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Bloodborne is incredible.
Yeah, man.
But let me tell you something. I ain't even turned on the PS4 since I've joined, ladies and gentlemen, the current generation of gaming. Finally, your boy has arrived. And I did it through wonderful means. Thank you, Migs, for the wonderful fucking, you know what I'm saying, hookup.
You're welcome, bro.
I was able to make that a reality.
Now we need to play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Anthem.
Yes.
A bunch of shit.
Yes, because I've been dying for other human interaction finally now. Because this new position, I don't get to see bums nowhere. Nothing. I used to walk around Manhattan like the king of 6th Avenue.
Yeah, it's a big difference, right? Now you in the crib.
Yeah, and I ain't been there long.
So you don't go to the office at all?
At all.
See, I still go 2 days a week.
Oh, that's what's up. See, at the very least, you get to move around, not me.
I'd rather stay home. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, until you got to stay home.
Now you do go crazy.
And then there's shit to do at home. Yeah, because there's shit to do at home after you done the shit that you got to do at home.
Word up.
So,
yo. So did you watch Daredevil at all?
The one on Netflix, yeah.
Did you watch the latest?
I haven't seen the new shit. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
There's gonna be a whole podcast dedicated to your and my thoughts on what they did to our Puerto Rican brother.
Oh shit!
I need you to White Tiger.
White Tiger, right?
Yes. I need you to watch this, my friend. And oh my gosh, I don't even want to get into it, man.
They did him dirt.
I want to say nothing, man, because I want to watch the episode.
Yeah, no. I gotta see.
But I'm gonna say it like this. Out of all the characters, the situations, there's 3 episodes. It's only been 3 episodes. I think my favorite situation that's happening because a whole bunch of shit happens even from the first episode. Is Kingpin and his wife.
The old girl from the art spot.
Yes. Remember, he kind of like not twisted it, but she kind of grew into her position from being with him in the second season. So during the second season, he got the shit kicked out of him and all that, and she took over. And she made the business better than he ever did.
Oh shit!
But now things he wants. You have to see it, man. I think you're gonna be furious. I'm gonna tell it to you like this, bro. I already
know.
Yes. I already
really
know. Yup.
Well, I mean, damn, furious. It's like, did they kill him and then pour a can of fucking Goya beans on him? Like,
and then fucking puts out some music.
Like just insane disrespect. Like I'm gonna be furious.
You're gonna be furious.
And I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm not gonna say they're dirty.
I'm not gonna say that. I want you to come to your own conclusion when whatever situations happen. There's a bunch of situations happen. But
Okay, damn, they just
that's what I'm saying. Like
they,
you just be like, okay,
they overall do him dirty. Damn,
you're gonna be like, all right.
that's what you say.
I understood what you said. We're gonna need a whole hour and a half at least to talk about.
Oh shit, yeah, baby. Oh, now I definitely want to watch it.
Don't go on social media. Google people talking about it.
Oh, listen, man. I've been staying away because now it's a reality, right? I've been staying away even from talk about Monster Hunter Wilds.
Me too.
You know how hard it is to fucking stay away from wanting to know what's going on?
I hear that, man. Yup. And it looks amazing.
Nigga.
Cuts that I see look great.
Oh, listen. I seen a cutscene of the girl who was at the fucking at the forge. And fam. I can't wait to get into the character creator. Because if that's what the sprites are looking like, you know me and Cap nigga. Sometimes you know how many times I played? I must have played Act 1 about 3 or 4 times all the way through at Baldur's Gate. Because I just want to be in the character creator. 4 or 5 times. And then I'll discover more shit and be like, no, I can't complete this fucking run with this character missing all this shit. Nigga. Baldur's Gate is really like playing Dungeons and Dragons.
This is Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
1 and 2 were like mad 100 years ago.
You look like you're hunting for
like
something.
point and click adventure. Yeah, my dog is hunting for places to shit.
Yo. I can't wait for you to see that episode. Now I think about it, man.
Man, listen. Yeah. Is old girl still in there from the agency, the redhead, the one who played Jessica in True Blood?
Oh. Yes, she in there.
Yeah, she's still in it? All right, cool.
Yeah, I tried to watch that.
Yo, you want to talk
I tried to
about
watch that shit. My kid. Well, go ahead.
What, True Blood?
Well, go ahead. I tried to watch that with. I tried to watch that with my girl a long time ago. One of my exes.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, what a million years ago when it was actually like on HBO.
Yeah.
Like when it was like broadcasted and shit like that. When we were still doing that. Yeah, I had an ex that's who put me on to the show.
Shit.
And then I started watching that shit on my own.
What so you've only been playing Baldur's Gate on the Xbox lately?
Yeah. No. I've been playing of course Fight Night Champion. That shit was dirt cheap during the EA sale. That shit was like $5. Nigga, I was like, yeah. That shit. What else am I playing? I played a little For Honor. I downloaded Anthem so you and I could get in there like swimwear.
Absolutely. If anybody out there wants to play Anthem with us, fuck it. Let's
go. It is up. And yo, the God needs a Xbox Fellowship ass niggas, man. I don't know if all of y'all are on Sony, but a nigga needs some online homies.
Wow, The Sims is
to rush into battle with.
They got a free Star Wars game on EA. Oh, it looks like shit though.
Yeah. Ubisoft's got a sale going on too.
Yo.
But For Honor's in the Game Pass. That's how I'm on it.
So after like 200 hours, I finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Man. I don't even know where to begin. That game, look, so everybody has their preferences. Oh, I think
Give me 112 years.
was put back.
Um,
I think we lost you for a second.
yeah, I'm back.
So everybody has
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. My bad.
No doubt. So as far as Final
All right,
Fantasy
so I know
VII,
if I devices.
say again, you broke up.
I know the shitty devices, right?
Yes.
A lot of people are like, we don't fuck with it because it's new. Old man fucking screaming at a cloud. Pun intended.
Sephiroth is on his
yeah.
you know. So
Fucking
look,
shit, Jenova. Every niggas need Jenova.
timelines where
Y'all need Jenova.
it gets Jenova's Witness. That's right. So I'm gonna, this is the first thing I'm gonna say about it, whether you like the story or not. In terms of gameplay, combat,
Yeah.
graphics, dynamics of just overall everything, the environment and shit. It sets the bar so high that the follow-up game to that, you either have to do some knuckle dragger game, like you have to play like a shmup, or maybe like a sports game for a while. Like you can't just go from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and then into another RPG that
To another game.
Yeah.
Right.
You need an intermediary, right?
Oh, kind of like how Red Dead Redemption 2 ruined every game that was open world.
Yes.
Every open world game was like, what the fuck are you doing? Do you see what's going on at Rockstar?
I feel like
Nigga, I opened the can of beans.
I feel like they perfected that niche and that genre of they were in the pocket so good with that thing. The mini games are kind of a little too crazy. There's certain things that I can say in that aspect.
It's very. It seems very Japanese in that aspect.
Yeah. And then the dating shit is kind of whatever. But it's kind of funny too. So I say that to say this. I love Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake. Rebirth is probably going to be in my top 10.
I played Remake and I love Remake. I don't have any complaints about Remake. I love the direction they took it.
Me too.
I love it. I love that Remake is a play on words. They don't mean that. They mean it literally. They remade. Right, Sephiroth is remaking his attempt.
He tells you too. Well, when you played, you haven't played Rebirth yet, right?
No.
Okay. When you
Not
play
Rebirth. But no, tell me. Talk to me.
Well,
I said, talk to me like I played it, nigga.
Look, listen, real quick. Because I'm thinking about what I had a discussion with Renee the other day, and he hates it. He don't even want. I'm telling him. I'm sending him clips like, bro, have you ever seen Barrett's wife? Have you ever seen him like actually have a chick?
Wait, so that is that boy pussy.
Bro,
I
thought he was gonna be gay because
me too, because I thought that's what they was. Yeah.
That's what quick spoiler I'll say.
Oh,
they show her, and then they show her like when she dies, and he's like, there's like 7 times Barrett's crying. It's a fucking cry fest for Barrett the whole fucking game. But I tell Renee like, yo, this is an important part of the. If you like Final Fantasy VII, you're probably gonna think this is a little interesting. Nah, this nigga. But you know what? He just hates it. Right? So that's why I want to say before I go into what I love about the game and the story, that game is so puts everything up so high that any follow-up to that has to be thought out. Because guess what? I played Metaphor ReFantazio on the Xbox right after Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yo, what a massive mistake that was, bro. Fucking ruined a game that I think I would have loved. Because it's very personal.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But Final Fantasy Rebirth spits. I even turned Final Fantasy VII Rebirth back on a couple times. In the middle of playing fucking Metaphor Refantastic, just because I miss playing that shit, yo.
Yeah.
It was like,
you know what the beautiful thing. You know what the beautiful thing about that is, you know what I mean? Then that means that a whole new generation gets the wonder and the fucking oh my god story of Final Fantasy VII like we got when we was coming up. That was my first real big RPG that I sat for months with.
Me too,
And
man.
I tried back, and this was pre-internet, like when internet was spitting out fucking information dumb slow. So it was no guides, nigga. It was rumors that you heard in the classroom, and you tried it out for a month before you realized it was some bullshit. Or you tried it out for a month and realized, holy shit, that is how you get the gold chocobo.
Oh my god, I don't even want to get into the chocobos in this game. Oh my gosh. You could pimp them out. You could put like gear on them and like yo.
No.
Yes, man. It's sick. And you get the
You put a Spinner Soldier costume on them.
You could put yeah. You could get pieces of and now on PC they're modding shit too. But for the regular PS5 version, there's mad different costumes that you can put on them and shit. But yeah, man.
You know what else I'm playing, y'all? I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077 again. Now,
I have that too, yo.
I want you to understand something.
Is that online?
I played that shit on the base. There's no online component to it.
Okay.
I played the base version on PS4 upon launch when it was a shitty mess. Now, if you know me, Miguel, and you know me quite well, my brother, I fucking hate first-person view.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Well, I hate it.
It depends.
I can't stand it. However, prior to playing this game and even getting excited enough to purchase it upon launch, my oldest son had been teaching me how to play. What the fuck was that shit? Him and his buddy were playing Apex Legends. So I was starting to acclimate myself to the first-person view mode, and then this RPG first-person, one-player fucking RPG comes out. I said, all right, well, let me try this out. This is a view that I don't enjoy, but I'm starting to. Mixed with a genre that I do enjoy, which is fucking role-playing games. And it used to be a tabletop, so I know this shit is going to be, true RPG status. Something breakable will definitely be in there. But on launch, it was a shitty mess. And finally, when they fixed it, by the time, fast forward to, a year later, by the time they fixed it, the true fix wasn't available on the fucking base PS4 where I had made my initial investment. I was like, you son of a bitch. So now, here I am today with the Xbox Series X and playing now the true fixed version of the game. And I had a good time, even with the buggy mess that it was on the PS4. I am having an exponentially better fucking time.
Really?
The graphics are incredible.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
The graphics are incredible. It looks insane. I'm showing you pictures.
Right.
The photo mode is ridiculous. It's worth the price of admission. Photo mode alone.
Right.
Walking around and taking pictures is crazy. But the variety of builds, everything's there. Everything's there. There's pieces that you can put together that will fucking break the game if you're smart. If you're moderately smart, you can put together a build that will get you through the game easy. Yeah, it's a fucking RPG all the way through and through. And yo, the voice acting is top notch.
This is on Game Pass, or
I have no complaints.
or you're gonna buy it?
No, I purchased that one.
Okay. Yeah, some of these deals, it'll be like, oh,
I think.
on sale, $75. It's like, damn, how much was it fucking for the fucking goddamn game? For the sale is $75.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I purchased Cyberpunk because I needed that shit.
What is it, like $50, $40?
Yeah, because it was relatively cheap. I got it for pretty cheap because it was on sale when I did purchase it. I don't know if it's on sale now, but it was on sale when I did purchase it. That and Phantom Liberty. That's another thing I didn't get a chance to play because that wasn't in the base PS4 package during that time, and it didn't come out for the PS4. It was only for the PS5 and the Series X.
This is a Metal Gear?
No, sir.
Phantom Liberty.
That's Phantom Pain you're talking about. Phantom Liberty is the expansion to Cyberpunk. 2077. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Fucking Idris Elba's in it, nigga.
Wow. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he is. And they made him a spy since they fucking probably blocked him from being James Bond and shit.
Yeah, you know,
people were afraid that was gonna start the race war, I think.
We know it's gonna start the race war.
We this close, nigga. We are.
It's coming.
5 minutes to fucking midnight, nigga. It's coming. 5 minutes to midnight, motherfucker. It's coming.
That's funny.
There's white people that grew up around black folks that are starting to sound the whitest they've ever sound on social media.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. That's the fucking
They got to
goddamn
show
truth.
all they face.
I've even said some shit too, and they'd be like, yeah, but you know, I've always been like, nah, you never ever talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
We all know where that's coming from. Y'all getting in line. That's now it's like, oh, you now you're locking arms.
They letting Manson know. No. We was with you the whole time. We was doing this to survive, baby.
Yep.
We was doing this to survive.
Ain't funny. Ain't it funny?
I know who I am.
Yo, you know, Il Padil, he plays NBA 2K on here on Xbox.
Does he?
Yeah, man.
I gotta get on. I gotta get with Padil for real. I've been dying to do something with that brother, man. We've known each other for mad. Look, there's so many people that I've known for mad years that I never got a chance to work with, man. That shit has to stop. I'm getting gray in the face. Niggas ain't gonna want to hear from me in the next like 3 years, nigga. I gotta put it all out now.
Dude, I think people want to hear you more than ever, man.
I hope so, because I'm writing better than ever, man.
There we go. And that situation that you got with Joe is gonna be.
Oh yeah. Oh, just just
mama.
you wait. Mm-hmm.
I'm actually hitting it up right now, yo. See what he's doing. Yeah, I was at the shop. I have to.
You should invite him on stream.
Yeah. I just hit him up right now.
Beautiful.
It's funny because you guys tell me the same stories. Like he'll be telling me the story from his perspective, and then you'll have yours, but it'll be about the same shit. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, we run into a lot of the same folks. We've done a lot of the same shit, Padilla and I. You know what I'm saying? We're just in different crowds and shit.
Oh, I think we might get him on, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, this dude, if there's one thing I gotta say, he has a gift. An amazing gift of just, I don't know if it's the energy that he puts out into the universe, because people gravitate to him, so that's amazing and beautiful.
Yeah.
But people
Was he born in January?
I should ask him that.
That nigga gives me very
I should ask him that.
Earth vibes, like vines coming out the nigga aura, like he's a good fucking human, man.
He's
Like
really, really good.
he gives
dude,
good vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
But yo, let me tell you,
this
this
dude
dude
gets beats thrown at him like like five at a time. The nastiest beats I ever heard in my life. Like, yo, yeah, no, this is my man from over here. What? I'm chilling with him in the corner.
Fidel
I'm like, what the
stayed
hell?
busy.
Yo, for
He
real.
stayed busy. That's why people throw him beats.
That's how you
That's how you gotta do it, man.
That's how
That's
you
how you
gotta
gotta
do
He's
it.
do it.
consistent. Yo, if anything, man, all the years niggas' names, you know what I'm saying, came up about active niggas. Not even me. I can't even say this shit. But Padil has been active all this time. I don't remember ever seeing a situation. If you're looking for a new Padil track, you're gonna be able to find it, and that's been the case for more than 10 years. More than 10 years.
Word
Word
up.
up. He was telling me he did some shit with CF back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Just a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, not more than 3 years ago.
It's
It's crazy because
But I'm sure he's done it before. I'm sure he's done some other shit with CF before.
yeah,
I think
He did a lot of shit on 30th Street. He used to record on 30th and Kennedy, if I'm not mistaken, at the Pearl joint. I used to see him there every once in a while.
I'm about to get this dude in here, yo.
Oh,
I wonder. Oh no, I don't think he's at the shop. It's funny.
Yo.
Yeah, that's another dude, man. Like I would love. It's been a while since I've been on, some tracks from cats out here. Shit, man. I just, you know what I mean. You know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come to you unless I got some shit or I'm feeling like, yeah, it's time to work. Because I don't want to waste nobody's time. You know what I mean? Because I'm moody. I'm moody even as an artist. Like, I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't because I don't think you're dope or whatever. I won't do it if I feel like, man, listen, we're going to get started and I'm going to fucking stop somewhere in the middle because you know what I'm saying? Like, my soul ain't about creating right now. And they got nothing to do with the other person. To be totally my shit. That's why I hate that shit.
Yo, real quick before we start talking about that, 'cause that's an important subject too.
Mm-hmm.
We glossed over the fact that you just got an Xbox Series X. So you jumped up from the regular PS4 to now. That's a pretty big upgrade, yo.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to do the half measure. I didn't do it with the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing it with the PS4. As soon as I got the PS4 Pro came out a few months after that. And I was like, fuck y'all.
I never got a Pro. I never got one.
Right. The half measures don't seem that important. They're not going to deny the entry point. It's not like the S to the X. Or maybe it is like the S to the X. That difference in quality. It's not quite that steep. So that half measure it don't matter. The original wasn't a budget system. It was the original system. So all they're gonna end up doing is just perking up the specs a bit. That system is probably not worth the $200 price hike that it was, that they're offering this machine when it comes to like the PS5 Pro and things like that. Those half measures don't make sense to me.
Do you see a big difference in like performance?
Yes,
visually.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything looks insane. I seen the display on a 4K as well. Like I don't have a 4K yet, but I seen it on a 4K TV, and somebody was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "This is Cyberpunk." They're like, "Yo, this shit looks like real life, nigga." And I was like, "Oh."
Yo, if this dude joins the stream, you gotta remember to ask him top 10 games of all time, his whole life. Because he's for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure he got a list. I know it for sure. This dude got a list. But yeah. But that's what's up, man.
Now you're on Game Pass, so you have access to the fucking
Yeah, so now like I could actually play online with niggas.
Yeah. I'm telling you. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they just added Mondo Gecko. What's the other one? There's a girl also that they added. That's pretty dope. They added three more characters to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
They got Usagi Yojimbo, right?
Mondo Gecko. I'm gonna look it up.
Mondo Gecko.
And
there was another girl?
Yeah, there was another girl that they just hold on. Let me pay attention to see if this guy's joining. Yeah. I was looking at it the other day, like, oh shit, I gotta jump back in this game. What the hell's going on? It looks like they gave up on Street Fighter 6 too. I was actually rocking Street Fighter 6. I was actually rocking that for a little bit, and it seems like everybody.
Yeah, no.
Nobody really cares about that game anymore, man.
That's whack. You know, I'm seriously considering after Fight Night Champion, I'm seriously considering copping that Undisputed game.
You said the King of Fighters game is coming out? Did I hear that?
No.
I would love to. Oh man, that's my favorite fight series, man.
King of Fighters?
Hell yeah. Give me Andy Bogard, Terry Bogard, Joe Higashi, right there. Them three. And all of the games from King of Fighters 94 to I would say 2000.
Fatal Fury. Those three niggas are from Fatal Fury.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to love Fatal Fury. I used to play that shit on Genesis, nigga.
Yep. Fatal Fury, man. Remember the cartoon? There was a cartoon too.
Yeah, like a movie. Shit, there was.
It came out real quick. Yeah, man. Once then they had Kyo. They added Kyo to the mix, and the rest of the fighters in that game.
Yeah, but yo, the God Padil pieced you up, nigga. You out here looking like a fresh ass Theo, nigga. Bendición.
I'm trying to get him in here.
You look like you do this at the nighttime, but at the daytime you teach bachata classes and shit.
I teach salsa. Zumba. Yeah, man. That dude. I know, that's another thing I can say about the guy. He does his craft like you rhyme. He does his craft. And he rhymes too, which is another.
I've never known Padil to do nothing halfway.
Nor it up.
I don't know that man to doing nothing halfway.
Yo, it's what is her name? Mona Lisa. From the 1987 TV show Mondo Greco and Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Yep.
What did Mona Lisa look like?
She looks like a toad version of April O'Neil.
She's a fucking frog, man.
She's a
I
frog.
don't remember a frog lady.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking frog ladies, Lae'zel from Baldur's Gate 3. Slowly becoming one of my favorite characters. Very abrasive, but I like
Oh shit.
I don't know. Maybe I like angry women. It is the God. The God himself has arrived.
Yo, can you see this? Oh shit. Hold up.
Good. What's up, Play? How you doing, my brother? Blessing, Kings.
What's good, Play? How you doing, brother? Peace and blessings, man.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me add you to the stream. What's good, yo?
Chilling, my brother. I was trying to figure this out. I'm like, what the hell is this line?
Yo, that shit starts off right like you about to do a test.
Uh-huh. Is that okay? Let's see how
this line, please.
What is dope? How's everything, guys?
Good, man. I've been trying to get you guys talking for like fucking a month and a half now.
We are talking telepathically.
Word up. I was
Tell-
telling him. I was telling him because like sometimes you tell me we be chilling. You tell me a story about some MCs or a DJ, and then a couple of days later I'll be chilling with Putt and he'll mention the same dude. I'm like, yo man, that's the same cat that this guy was just telling me about the other day. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
y'all gotta already go talk with each other, man.
Man,
Yeah, you know the whole hood work and shit. He was telling me that. I was like, oh yeah,
me and Putt are
those
water.
are my dudes right there,
We from
man.
the water bug. We from the water bug. That's how we go back that far.
Yes, yes, sir.
The Waterbug Hotel.
Yeah.
No, the water bug bar.
Oh,
I was saying earlier too. I was like, yo, there's nobody who has been. There's only a few people, and I can't even include myself in this, but there's only been a few people in Jersey City that have been absolutely consistent when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like music output, and that kind, you know what I'm saying, like it's names that you're gonna hear all the time. If you're looking for a new ill Padil joint for the past 10 years, at any point in time you can look for an ill Padil joint and find it. Yeah, I mean that came out so recent. That shit is special to me because I can't even say that shit.
Me, I tried just to be consistent because people's attention span is real weak now. They're not too things. So I don't make a song so big. I don't make a song so long. I make a song small because I believe if you put a song 3 minutes and 30 seconds, they're gonna play it once. They're not gonna play it twice. Now, if you do a song that's gonna be
Yeah.
230 or 220, they're gonna repeat that bitch. You know what I mean? Especially if it's catchy and fun. You know what I mean? So that's how that's how it been my angle. My angle. So
You know,
when you first met me, I was
I know this. I know you know this because you were a student of music. But that's how the greats did it. Sam Cooke, some of the greatest songs ever written. 2.5 minutes long, the songs be.
Yeah, you have to do that because they want to repeat it. Just think about it. If they play it once, that's not good. But if they play it twice, that's more streams. That's more plays. That's more revenue. So you got to look at it at the end.
More.
At the end of the story, is all about mathematics. We got to give them streams, and we want money. So at the end of the day, it's mathematics when it comes to it. So I just wanted to be like when I first met you, I was discovering my character, who I was gonna be, how I was gonna develop, who am I? So when I was looking at all of us, I would compare each other to artists. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, he's like him. He's like him. Like me, you. I was like, yo, Pud is like himself, but he gives me common sense vibes. He gives me Talib and Kweli vibes. You know what I mean? Most Def. Like that right there, you should be on because you're a poet. So you're dangerous. You're an assassin. There's sky's the limit on what you do. So right now, the music industry is cheating themselves without adding you into the realm of that art. So I believe that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now me, I didn't want to be that Nas intricacy when it came to deep. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be a murder, kill. You know what I mean? Locks. And I didn't want to go with the crazy gun bars and all that. But I wanted to be fun. I wanted to be dope wordplay. So when I look at myself, especially from here, from Jersey, especially a new version, I would say like a red man. You know what I mean? I'm like a red man from Jersey, or I'm like a Noriega from New York. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Capone and Noriega. I could compare myself because, you know what I mean? They had serious music and then they had comedic music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
because it don't have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell in the movements, the lingo, and shit like that when a motherfucker's official. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, it don't gotta be on every joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A nigga don't have to be hot everything
Right,
that he
every
drops.
track. I mean, don't
It
get me
can't
wrong.
be
There are some
immaculate.
artists who There's some
They
artists
do
who
it.
do it so wonderfully that that's all I want to hear. Please just be hot on the track. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
now there's some
Like
artists that
Griselda.
do.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Now there's some artists
like
that
the
do it
locks.
so
If
dope.
the locks aren't killing 25 people per track, I don't want to hear the album.
You're right. You're right. But there's some artists that do the music, and some people don't really understand. It goes over their head, or
Right.
you know what I mean. So they have to listen it to that second time. They have to listen it to that third time. I done had myself play my music for somebody, and you know what? He didn't fuck with it for real. He was like, "All right," but then he played it again and played it again. Now all of a sudden, I see him driving, playing it, talking about, "Yo, I really fucks with this." He's like, "I didn't understand it, but I understood it."
Yeah.
You know. So sometimes, you know what I mean, you're not always gonna bat 1,000. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna hit. Sometimes you're gonna miss, but at least you swing. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
What is the 100%? And this is I always wonder about this, and because the answer is always different whenever I ask it. But what is the 100% best thing to you, about MCing, or the
The
most
reaction
important?
of the reaction of the people. That shit gives me a chub. No Diddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yo, but it's everything. It's everything. I remember I done perform. I swear to God, the first time I knew I had it. You know what I mean? I was performing with Sarge. I was performing with A-Lots. We were all there in the Water Bug. I think you were there
damn,
as
a
well.
lot.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I was probably hosting.
Yeah, you were always the guest MC. You know what I mean? So you was on your proof shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people don't remember that. I was hosting a lot
I
of shows
remember
back
that
then.
shit. I remember
that's
people
why
stopping you and telling you, like, yo, you're the host of the Water Bug? What the fuck?
that's what I'm saying. We have to do a Jersey movie about us artists out here and how everything ascended to, you know what I'm saying, better. But the ups and downs of an artist from Jersey City, I think it would be a dope ass bio documentary topic on all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How it went. That shit went from the Water Bug to the loft. Remember when we was in the lofts?
yeah. The water bug, then it was a loss, and then the water bug broke off into its own little bunch of little open mics. Like,
Bocas?
yeah,
And then it was a
Boca.
bunch of
Well,
the old ladies
Bocas was
trying to
something
snag up
brand
all the
new
music artists.
because
Right? Yeah, you know that. All them old bitches is trying to
yeah,
snag us up from the council.
yeah, yes, sir.
All the city hall bitches used to go over there try to snag us up. Yeah, yeah, it's true.
That's funny.
Many many a wonderful breakfasts.
Oh
Wild
yes,
times. Wild times.
many what the fucks, what the fuck. But
St.
it's
Pat,
that.
right? St. Pat was around.
Saint Pat was one of my favorite poets, man. Like, hands down, one of the most talented. Um,
Yo, let's take a few pulls for Los because I know he trapped. He can't smoke right now. He eating peanuts. Here you go, Lo. We got you, man.
he got you good.
He like Fadil fucked up. Yo, look at him. He looking like a stallion now. I got this nigga laced up. He looking sharp. You see him?
I told him, I said, look, I said, Padil got you looking like,
That nigga like
as soon as I
AC
got on the stream,
Slater from Saved by the
I
Bell.
told, I told that nigga Bendición and shit. I didn't know what was going on. I said, oh shit,
I was prepared for the stream, yo. That's why I went
you
over
look
there.
like a proper gentleman. I had to say Bendición.
Bendición con estamos.
My brother said I look like a cop.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
He look like a cop. Shit, yo.
Hey, that haircut did his job then. What? I got him looking like AC Slater from Saved by the
You
Bell.
said- Your brother just said your haircut make you look like authority. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, that's a good thing then.
I think some dude was about to ask him if he had crack the other day. Right on the corner, yo, right here on Kennedy.
Yeah, they always do that for me. They always do that to me. They think I'm a fucking a kingpin, bro.
Yo, I think I saw you like at 8 in the morning, like day before yesterday.
He said Fidel is the hope dealer, not the dope dealer.
Nah, the hope dealer. Yo, all I do is say hello, God bless you, bless, have a great day. The kids come up to me. I got the little kids saying yum yum. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
Word.
I seen it, yo.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Then
And
somebody
that's
just
how
drops off
yo.
8 beats for him too. Like, yo, by the way, I just produced these 8 bangers here. You can have them for free.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
how it's supposed
producing.
to be. The youth needs to see positivity out here and positivity that look like us. You know what I mean?
Right up.
And every like so this year we started in front of my barbershop for the barbershop. We started giving out turkeys. So last year we collected donations from a few artists and we brought out 50 turkeys and gave them out to the misfortunate. A lot of them said they didn't have turkeys, so we gave them out. Man, this the turkeys disappeared in like an hour. It was crazy.
Wow.
That's wow.
I had little kids driving on their bikes, picking up the turkeys because they said they didn't have a turkey for their family. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? That was a blessing. It's not throwing it, and I'm saying I'm just to brag about it, but that's a blessing. So this year,
Yeah.
not only am we gonna do that, but you know what I mean. So if the community is welcome, if you want to participate, you're more than welcome. Use a family, and then uh, we're starting in November, but just to be early, making a toy drive basket for the foster kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're trying to do that for the misfortunate, so we can help and donate. So any little shrink the dink slime, putty, whatever, fuck, wiffle ball bat. You know what I mean? As long as it's something with a good intentions, that's what we're doing. Because I'm just trying to build my character and build myself as an artist. I've been doing this for like 15 years, and I think it's that time. I just got a distribution deal. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
So
Congratulations, brother.
So me, thank you so much. So me, I've been screaming it out to the world to make that shit vibrate for it to circle back in full force back to me. You know what I mean? So I worked hard for that bitch. I put out 4 albums in a year. I put out 18 singles. Just this year alone, since January, I put out 4 singles. And then I just dropped a single today called Nena featuring Zorro Baby. That's kind of cool. For the new distributing label, you know what I mean? It's a distribution
Yeah.
label. And, you know, I'm in a good situation that I can flourish from this. So I'm going to take this advantage because I'm not getting any younger. You know what I mean? So I got to jump off the bridge. Sometimes in order to know, sometimes in order to know what situation you get into, you got to jump off the bridge to test the waters. So
Right.
I look at it like, listen, if I was younger, I would be nervous about the situation. But I'm at my age right now, fuck it. So
Right.
I right
There's,
now I'm going.
if it's something new, you have enough experience under your belt that you can navigate something new with some semblance of balance.
Yeah. But in this situation, I didn't talk about money. They talked about money for me. So that was a blessing. I didn't bring them no money.
Yeah.
I was just
Word up.
ecstatic. It was a distribution deal. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's a blessing. I know this person. He's been doing his music for a minute. And he's well established in this shit, well known. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm not gonna toot my horn so well, but you know, I think actually this is that first domino to fall. You know what I mean? So I gotta take advantage of it.
Word up.
You're doing it
So
right.
I gotta take advantage
And
of
like
it.
you
And
said,
you know what?
yeah. And like you
Maybe
said, man,
I'm
you've
that
been at it
person.
for so long
So
that
this is
this
what I'm
is the
trying to
time.
say. Might so this might be that I bring out the relics that make Jersey great that people forgot about. You know what I mean? So I bring these out. This label discovers that I discovered them. Now I could play a part of being an A&R and fucking cook even more. So not only do I got a contract deal as an artist, but I also got a contract deal for talent agent or something like
Right.
that. So that's what I'm trying to do. Or I could be the next person to bring the next Wu-Tang out. Simple.
Right back. You got to keep going. Right back.
You know what I mean? I could be the next guy to be to bring the Wu-Tang back, and I could just bring
Word
out
up.
fucking like I could bring like seven beasts, and then we add on to that as long as they're worthy to the circle. You know what I mean? Because no one, if you bring something like that, no one's above the team. We all got to be
Right.
equal. I've
Exactly.
been in
And the more people, the more. Mhm.
I've been in situations that people thought that they were I, but there's no I in team. You know what I mean? So that's not good. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then they get humbled and mad because other niggas is saying, "Yo, this nigga better than you, and he's in your crew." But you gotta accept that. You can't be mad. That's like Fat
Right.
Joe.
That shouldn't
That's like
shake
Fat
you at
Joe and
all.
Big Pun.
That's
That's like
yeah.
Fat Joe and
If
Big
yo,
Pun.
you know how many people fucking hate my top five? Like they'll agree with maybe two or three motherfuckers on there, but like when I sprinkle my top five out there, there's at least one where people are like, "Yo, P, you're bugging." It's always going to be a matter of opinion.
So
Like
let me hear your
I've been
top
in
five.
crews before. I've
Let
been
me
in
hear your
crews
top
before.
five.
Number one is MF Doom, and that's the one that
Okay.
always causes controversy. Um, Number two is Busta Rhymes.
That's the one that got me fucked up.
Really?
How's it? Two?
Yeah,
Buster?
Busta.
Yeah,
Yep, two Busta. Three, Big
Charlie
Daddy
Brown
Kane.
over fucking Buster.
Mm, mm, mm.
I pick Fife Dog over
Charlie
Buster.
Brown was crazy.
Exactly.
Charlie Brown
So
was
how the
crazy.
hell you pick
Nah,
Buster too?
I could. As far as consistent, well, I mean, well, Busta had of large volume of albums that were out. All of them, especially the first like five, were incredible. ELE not so much, but for the, I mean, out of 21 tracks, fucking like 17 of them were fucking straight smoke. Um,
Okay.
Bus has an incredible ability to make any beat sound like it's I want a beat like that. And then when you get a beat like that, you're like, oh shit, this is garbage. Um, so Bus is
Yeah.
he has the ability, he has the uncanny ability to make beats sound better. There's so much in his repertoire. He can rap fast, he can rap slow. Um, he does that double time shit. But that's the lead. That's like not even my favorite shit that he can do. Um, he does that Beastie Boy shit with himself, especially early Bus used to do that. It just there's so many elements of the art form that he utilized, especially early on, that it undeniable to me. On top five fucking skill set.
Mm.
Um, I gotta say, just for sheer technical ability, to round out number three is, and you can replace this with, this is usually where I put Redman, but you could also put Eminem in that same spot. So for three and four, Redman and Eminem,
Your whole
they're interchangeable.
your whole five is crazy. Your
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
five.
And number five is gonna fuck you up even worse. Number
Oh,
five is Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
he's actually probably the strongest out of all of them.
He definitely is. He's incredible. He's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Definitely.
No,
You got
MF
Jedi
Doom
Low
for me
flicking his
is
finger for
number
the pork
is
chops. That nigga eating pork chops and shit. That nigga,
yo.
wow.
This nigga lives in quantum computing. I'm gonna tell you why. He lives in the quantum realm because that nigga was just smoking an L 5 seconds ago.
That nigga, he's like in the
This
Matrix.
nigga went from smoking the L to eating the pork chop in the
Yeah.
same stroke.
Who?
Yeah,
Did you have
this
the
nigga,
LU, nigga?
he's chewing on a pork chop and smoke is coming out of his mouth. How the fuck does that happen?
No.
Yo,
I seen you
you ever
roll.
eat these? You ever eat these right here? Deep fried peanuts. You gotta eat the whole shell. The whole
Oh,
shit.
Shit.
Crazy.
You gotta
oh,
eat.
pause.
You
I'm
gotta
not
eat
even
the
all
whole
whole shell.
shell. Sounds
Look,
like you made that up.
now
Shell and all. That's crazy.
Eat them all. Shell them all.
No, it's on the somebody made that up and put it on the package, and you're eating it because it says it on the package.
I mean, I'm not
That's
eating
plastic.
shells, but you can.
That's yellow cake uranium, nigga, and you don't even know it.
That's edible silly putty.
It's not that bad. Yo,
That shit. I never heard son you eat the shell.
You guys,
Only elephants eat the shell with the peanuts.
Yo,
Yo,
it's not
for
that
real.
bad, yo. I bought like a 25 pack of these. It was cheap.
Yo, you my boy. I'm worried about you. You watch. You got some water next to you? You got some water next to you? You can't be choking on that shit.
Yo, I heard that you doing a top five. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I did
Oh,
a top
Pod doing
five.
the top five.
I did a top five, and Padil, now you gotta. I gave my
Yo,
top
his
five
top five
already.
is crazy. You heard
Insanity.
those? I'm gonna tell you his top five.
Top five.
This nigga wowed out. Plus said, number one, he is going with
Doom.
FM Doom. He said 2, Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
He said 3 and 4, Redman and Eminem. He said it right, like kind of right there. You can flip them. And then 5, fuck, Crazy Bone. I think Crazy Bone is a strong one.
Hell
Yeah.
Wait,
It'd be crazy. So his top 5, I will rate his top 5 as Eminem, Redman, Crazy Bone, right? MF Doom, and then Busta. That's how I would do it. And that's legitimate, I think.
I don't know. This dude does Busta albums. We were listening to a Busta album like the other day.
No.
I didn't hear that one Lord have mercy verse on that one track. This dude was like,
the one that I like.
No, you can't.
His
Yo,
album,
Lord
Put Your Hands
have
Up
was
with My Eyes Can See
insane.
was dope. Put Your Hands Up with My Eyes Can See, that was dope. That album. And then Disaster Strikes.
Place to be.
Right?
Yeah,
And
When Disaster Strikes was that album. Yeah. When Disaster Strikes, that was that album with Put Your Hands on My Eyes Can See, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one,
yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. That's
top 5 favorite MCs was what's going on right now.
Yeah. Now me,
Well, he's
my
putting
top 5.
mine in order. What's your top 5?
My top 5 would be Nas, Big L.
Wow.
Nas,
Oh, Big
shit.
L.
Yeah, I lost. Yeah, that I didn't even consider him. He wasn't in the pool. Damn.
Big Pun.
That was memories.
Big Pun.
Pun is yes.
I'm gonna go with fuck.
Damn.
I kind of.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pun would have been like 6 on my fucking list.
Damn. Who else? Fuck.
We're doing top 5 MCs.
Top 5 MCs. So my shit would be Nas, Big L, Big Pun. 4 is gonna be. I was gonna say Coogee Rap. To me, growing up, Coogee Rap is crazy.
That was the original, like, shit your pants because you heard some shit you never heard before rap.
And then me growing up in my prime, like around 17, 18, 19-ish, was 50 Cent. He was the one, like, that really, really made me want to do this. Kind of.
You remember when Power Over Dollar leaked, yo?
And that album
it was
didn't
like
really get put out.
2001. Yeah, it leaked. Because Columbia dropped him after getting shot, so they leaked the album.
And
Somebody
that's when
leaked
they
the album.
Learn How to Rob right there. That was fire.
Well, that was when he was getting his deal and got his deal with Columbia. But Columbia dropped him after the album was finished because he had gotten shot after the album was pretty much done.
That's their
Um,
loss. They fucked up.
yeah, that was their loss for real, for real. But when
They
that
fucked
album
up.
dropped and it hit the streets, it was like 2001. I remember that, and I was listening to the shit. I was listening, I was listening to the fuck out that album, bro. 50 Cent was so good. Like before, like after he got shot, the style changed a bit. But he is so
It went
capable
country.
of doing
It
so
went
many
it
people's
went kind of
different
country.
styles.
He could rap.
A lot of people don't realize he really can rap, like,
Yep.
and he can do it all. He's written for a lot of people and he'll never say that. He'll never say it, but he's written for a lot of people. And let me tell
Songs
you why.
too.
The power of a
Songs.
dollar. Listen to Power of a Dollar again if you can. Every song. And you can see how different. There's songs on there where he sound like Mace. There's songs on there where he sound like himself. There's songs on there where he sound like different people. He got a down south kind of a flow on some of them. Oh fam. Let me tell you, it's so versatile. So versatile. He was gonna be a problem wherever he went.
And then my sixth artist would be Jay-Z. To me, he only had one album that was dope. I didn't like everything.
Thank you.
I just don't like.
I,
I
I
just don't like. I don't like him. I just don't like his voice. I think it's his voice that irks me.
I haven't been excited for a Jay album since the Black album.
Ever.
Yeah, mine was the first one. The one with Columbus Fun. Where you from, Marcy? Son, ain't nothing nice. After that album,
Oh,
was
that album was fantastic.
yeah,
The first two for me were the greatest ever. Jay was a poet then. Jay still has, and this is an old joint too, but Jay still has my favorite line in hip hop forever. There's two that are my favorite, tied for number one, and they're vastly different. One is very poetic, and the other one is very simple. Right, my two favorite lines in hip hop, or lines ever. Um, Jay said, and you can't put your vest away and say you wear it tomorrow because the day after we'll be saying, "Damn, I was just with him yesterday."
uh,
Right?
yeah.
Um, that's one of my favorite lines. My second favorite line is from Nori, and he said, "I like my cocaine white like Barkley wife." I thought that shit was hilarious.
Nori's another one that they sleep on.
I
Yeah,
like
Nori's one of those rappers that, you know what I'm saying, about 75% of the time you're gonna get an okay verse from him. 25% of the time you're gonna get the wildest shit you ever heard, and you're either gonna be laughing or nodding your head hard as hell that
But
whole
he's gonna
verse.
have a hit. He's gonna have that one
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
song that hits the charts.
he's like Too Short. He's gonna be a legend forever. He's not the most technically sound rapper, but that don't mean nothing. You don't
So,
have to be. That's what I
check this out.
love about hip
This,
hop.
this is what I
People
hear
have
right here.
different skills, even with the words, they have skills, different skills. You could use the same word as somebody else and it'd be completely different from what, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying, what
It's
another
all
man
on
is
the
doing.
swag. It's all on the swag. It's how you swag it the
Right. And
fuck out.
exactly. And I feel like that's unique to hip hop. That's unique to rap music.
See me,
There's so many
see me out
different
here.
ways that people would even just freak sounds.
See a lot of people out here right now say, "Yo, but Dill, we can't say that he's dope because he's not such of a lyricist." No, so this is what I'm hearing from the young crowd, right?
That's
So, but
crazy.
no, hey, I can't appease everybody. You know what I mean? So what I do a young song with a beat. I do a young song, I crush it. Niggas is like, oh shit, boom.
Yeah,
I do a R&B shit. I don't sing, but I had somebody sing on this shit and I created something. Boom, they're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Now niggas
right.
is kind of agitated and shit like that sometimes due to the fact that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What I do. But me, if you
Right.
understand, if you see all my features are fucking legends in the making. All these
But
niggas
fam,
is nice as
fam,
fuck.
fam,
All the features are they nice as fuck. So when
you
I pick
you
when I
can,
pick when I pick features, I get the best of the best. You know what I mean?
but that's only right, and it makes sense because you've been doing this for that amount of time. You can freak one of these beats because you're not new to this. It ain't nothing new under the sun.
The shit easy.
It's just
I write a song in 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
it's you got to get that 1,000+ hours in. You know what I mean? A lot of people understand when somebody's doing it at a master level, that is different. The output is very different.
I think we lost him.
We lost him a little bit. He broke up.
Put, you all right? Oh, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, Put's back.
When different.
Yo.
Like poetry for me.
We can't hear nothing. You breaking up.
We can't hear you, bro. You gotta get into a better space. You're breaking up. There we go. He's dropped. He dropped off. Oh, he's back. There's the only problem. Sometimes with the stream, it might not even be his shit. Sometimes the stream shit is just it's a problem to connect to.
No. You hear me now?
A little bit.
Oh.
See, don't.
Yo, Put don't even get old. He just gets white beard, but he's still young as hell. No fucking wrinkles or nothing. This nigga got the fucking fountain of youth.
Yo, the hair just moves from here straight down. Now it's just coming off this side.
He could do a Buy Menon commercial. Buy Menon.
It is.
Yeah. My brother.
Buy Menon.
I miss my friend.
Nah, I know you look young as hell.
I appreciate it.
No, for real, I swear to God. I missed the afro, though. I remember that afro. That afro was amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I missed that. My oldest son,
he got the hair now, right?
He's 22 now.
That's crazy. Time flies.
He's got to fix his connection a little bit. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, eventually, yo, we gotta ask you a question about video games, yo. I think Put's gonna be the one to ask the question, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
We don't gotta do it now. We don't gotta do it now.
Top five. What we? Let's go top five video game.
First, we gotta fix this connection issue. We gotta fix the connection a little bit. Try to move to the left. Shuffle to the right. Oh, it's gone. It's back. There you go. That looks better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Bet. Top 5 video games of all time. All time.
Damn. From what year? Of all time?
Say 10. Say 10. Let's do 10.
Okay, you can go 10. Yeah. 5 is too. Yeah. 5 is too short. 10.
Yeah.
Okay,
we gotta go back
Brothers.
to Nintendo.
Mario Brothers. Fucking. We're going with Mario Brothers. We're going with Contra. We're going with Zelda.
That's 3 right there.
We're going with Mega Man.
Yup. That's 4.
Fuck.
That's
Double
4.
dribble. Double dribble.
Ooh.
5.
Tecmo football.
Yo. There's other systems. Remember, you got 5 left.
Oh, but that's how much fire was that in that one. Now you get a 2K any year is good of NBA. Then you got
That's 6.
Well, me, I'm anti-fight games when it comes to the gun shit. I don't like that fucking Ghost Recon or fucking Call of Duty. I think it's good games, but I think it creates killers. That's why there's so much murders in the streets because of those games. You know what I mean? They know how to equip. They know how to equip all those shits. So you know what I mean? They learn how to equip and fucking reload by playing Call of Duty. So you got to understand, like my point of view, that I think those games.
I can respect that.
I think those games motherfucking destroy the fucking world and shit like that. And then you got kids doing robbery with the fucking kids robbing with the motherfucking cars and shit. They get that from Grand Theft Auto. Games like that, those are great games. People love them, but they get those ideas from that, so they think it's okay to jump in a car and steal it, kick somebody out. You know what I mean? You got to think about it. Weird.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, on some level, there definitely is some. I think on some level, there is that factor that kids are emulating when what I'm saying on streams and games like that.
It's like a fucked up digital version of Putt talking.
We talking that alien shit.
Yo. Did y'all hear anything that I fucking said? Instead of laughing at me, telling me to stop talking.
I'm frozen.
Nigga get the haircut, don't know how to act.
It's because parts of it we can understand. And then it just goes off. It's like robotic language, yo. We hear you now. He's gone again, yo. It's gone again. No, it's all good. I think we got the gist of that in some sort of syntax. All right, yo, you said six. That's six games right there. You got four more games left.
I'm frozen in this bitch. I don't know what's going on. The microphone worked though.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
I don't know. I can't hear Putt though.
Yeah. Putt is frozen.
He posing like he taking a picture though. You see him? You're like,
yo, it's back.
What about now?
Am I back now? Yeah. Well, I can't see nothing. Shit is all fucked up. All of us are frozen.
Nah, you guys are good. Am I back now?
I hear you.
Dope.
Let me see.
You bastard. Just gonna.
You were saying
gonna sit there and laugh at me.
You were saying shit that made sense. And it just turned into. It was just funny to listen to.
Yeah. What I was saying is, you know.
Oh, I know how you do that. You see that circle button with the directional shit? There's like it's like a triangle trying to turn, and then there's another triangle under it trying to turn. Just keep on pressing that and you refresh it.
Oh. I see what you're talking about from here. Can you see us now? And hear us?
Nah, I'm good now.
Okay.
Check it if y'all move. Because y'all pictures are still frozen.
I'm good. Can you
see me? Good theory. Yeah, I see you.
Yo, Putt, can you see me too?
What about now?
Nah.
Yeah, I can see you.
Both of y'all are pixelated.
Mm-hmm. Try to just refresh the page. Well, you were saying, Putt?
So, I mean, that's kind of always been with media. The risk when it comes to kids, I think is.
Yeah, it's true. But you don't think so? You know what I'm saying?
Is that emulation? They're gonna.
No, I think you have a point there. I think there is I don't want to get too deep into doing that because there was a point in time where video games are being blamed for shit that made no sense. But I can see where, there's a lot of parallels to combat training and first person shooters.
Exactly. I think a lot of this shit is it was
There's a lot of
they built
parallel
that
there.
shit to design to do shit like that to get because you know what I'm saying in those fucking games there's fucking little secret
Right.
messages in there. If you actually see it with the fucking naked eye, you could probably end up getting into a trance or hypnosis. I believe shit like that. There's a rhyme for a reason and a reason for a rhyme.
I
I
definitely
definitely
think some
think
of
some
those
of those
games
games
have
have
some
some
agendas
agendas
behind them.
them.
But I'm
But I'm an avid video game
player.
player. I play video games all the
Oh
time.
yeah, there's no doubt about it.
All of
Yeah.
us.
Look, if you look, have you not heard, right? There are some countries that fund certain video game companies.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
United
United
States.
States.
Yeah, the United States do it. Whoever the fuck made what is that fucking
So why do the countries
Disco
fund?
Elysium?
Why do they fund it? Because there's a hidden message in the motherfucking game to
That's
give us
right.
mind control.
Right, there's an agenda to push. Or else why would a world government get into regular business like that?
Yeah, there's all tricks to the trade. I believe so. That's why there's certain things like those game shits.
The
Nah,
same
nigga.
way they do it with movies and all that. Same way they do it with movies and all that. Same shit.
Yeah, now they put all the fucking gay guy kissing and shit like that. Like, come on, man. That's too much. Why you gotta go to Walmart? I walk into Walmart to the boys section and they got t-shirts with motherfucking rainbows on it for the boys. Like what the fuck? Like that's crazy. How, no, you don't push that shit onto little 10-year-old kids' shirts. They're boys. It should be basketballs and footballs and baseball
Well,
and fucking
I think I
muscles.
think it I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to push any sexuality on children. You
Exactly.
let the kids figure it out when it's time to start putting their private places where they don't belong.
It's true.
I agree.
Yes, because as a grown man, it's gonna be none of my business, right? What another
Yeah,
man is doing underneath the sheets in his own home. And
yeah,
it's
but
not going to
when
change any business that I have to do with that person. You know what I'm saying? If I got to get a cake
exactly.
made, or if I got to get a fucking pair of shoes, fucking, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
cleaned, or
but
and
we're
I'm
not
not saying this
talking
is exclusive to gay guys. I'm not saying these jobs are exclusive to gay guys. I'm just saying if I got to do any kind of business with somebody of that, I
You just
won't
pissed off
even
a
know
bunch of bakers, yo.
because
They're all like, yo, I'm not gay. I'm a bake, yo. What the hell?
no, I'm not saying that's exclusive to these jobs are exclusive to gay people. I just mean if I'm doing if I'm doing a fucking real estate deal, nigga, I don't know.
If
But
you gotta go get
you know
a
what I'm
cake,
saying?
you gotta go see a gay.
yeah, nah. So you gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the grown folks with the situation. We're talking about I
Right.
mean, you walk
Right.
into a store.
But
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah,
So
absolutely.
when it comes to the children, I think when it comes to the children, there shouldn't be no declaration of sexuality because these children shouldn't be thinking about that. They should be
I
thinking
agree.
about basketballs and footballs and puppies and kitties and whatever the fuck.
So why they got motherfucking rainbow t-shirts in Walmart saying buy me in the boys section? Like what the fuck is
That's
wrong with these
because
people?
that that's that's adults living vicariously through merchandise that they wish that they had when they were kids to declare who they were. But some kids, not all kids, and they might have been advanced and right about what they was feeling when they were that age. But not every kid is there. And now these kids are ill-equipped for any kind of fucking feelings because they're not outside like that. They're living life through these magic little windows here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey guys, if my phone dies, I'm at 5%. You know what I'm saying? I was on.
You got four more games left before the phone dies. You got to say 4 more games.
4 games.
Jordan versus Bird. Low key.
Oh.
This guy loves the Nintendo.
What you play that on? Did you play that on the Genesis?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The Genesis one. Hell yeah.
Matter of fact, I played that shit on Sega Saturn. Remember that?
Yeah. I still have one of those.
The Saturn.
Then,
Yo, I had a Saturn.
Then, okay, my 9th one gotta be. Well, I'm gonna say, you know what? It went Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? Everyone loves a combat game. That was the dopest shit growing up, during my time, going through like my teenage years. You know what I'm saying?
Scorpion.
So that was the shit. Me was Sub-Zero. I was a Sub-Zero fiend.
One more, right?
And all right, my last one. Madden. Any Madden, yeah.
Madden. Classic franchise.
What's up, Machito?
See, he did a couple franchises.
Yeah. Yo, Madden, the first Madden blew my mind, yo. I never knew you could make anything on the Genesis talk the way that fucking John Madden used to talk on the Genesis. Back to pass. Hurry.
He was calling the plays.
Everybody kicking him because
Yep.
It was crazy.
That used to bug me out.
Word up. All right.
Yeah, I'm at 3%. Once I hit the 2%.
Yo.
Once I hit the 2%, I'm gonna have to say farewell, guys. I will see you later.
Yeah.
Alligator.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yum Yum be the name. Yum Yum the game. Yum Yum means you understand money, you understand me. And if you understand me, that means we eating. Yum Yum. I made myself into, you know what I mean, this whole character, you know what I'm saying? I'm just Il Padel from the heights of the hill. Hey, yo, what's the word? And
I'm gonna let you go, yo, before your phone dies.
you know what I'm saying? I love y'all guys. Keep doing what y'all doing. Stay blessed. And, you know, sky's the limit.
Peace out, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yo, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Yo, we gotta work, man. Behind the scenes, we're gonna talk.
I think his shit just died.
Yeah.
I'm over here looking at Warframe.
I forgot to fucking mention that the whole time we was up there chopping it up.
Yeah, yo, you guys are supposed to be doing music together. You just totally.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. Remember that time that you were like, yo, call Ace and tell him to bring the beers. And I got into the whole conversation with Ace and never told the nigga to bring the beers, which is the reason I called the nigga in the first. And that's on video somewhere.
Yo. Remember? Oh, man. Remember when we, I think I already told you actually. Did I send you that picture that I took the other day on the streets in Journal Square? It was a picture of somebody that we know on the wall.
Out to someone that we know.
Yes.
Send it to me again, because I don't think I saw that.
Do you remember the? I don't want to name any names.
Oh, wait, Punti?
No. It's a white kid.
Huh.
Remember
On the wall?
Remember? So it's a picture of like it's like a storefront, and on the storefront is a picture of that dude that we know, and it says, "Don't let him around here anymore." Fucking, he stole some shit. It's like a fucking warning message or some shit. With
oh my god! Wait, I gotta. Yeah, you gotta send it to me again because I don't think I looked at it properly.
Yo. Back in the day when we used to chill at Pro Studios, he was part of the little young dudes crew
little metal kids. He was part of the little metal kid crew.
Yeah.
And he was an amazing drummer. He fucking got caught up in the sauce, hit the streets, started becoming an addict. Robbing, he's just been all he's been in the junkie life. Yeah, he got a kid too, which is even crazier. Yo, I'm walking by Burger King, past Journal Square by the almost by St. Peter's when you keep walking straight, whatever. And fucking, I'm taking pictures. I just see a bunch of shit. I'm looking around, boom, and I see that picture. And I'm like, wait a minute, I know that person. I took a picture. I sent it to Mark from Pearl. He was like, yeah, that's him, yo. And I was like, damn, son.
Damn, yo.
He was one of the most naturally gifted drummers I ever knew. Like, I will see him, like, fucking around, and I'll be like, damn, okay. And then he got into the band, and he was playing like he was fucking John Bonham out of nowhere. So I was like, holy shit, this kid's fucking amazing. What the hell?
Yo, I'm telling you, oh man, it drives me crazy how talented some people are, but are tortured.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And they're out there running rampant. Is the thing, like nobody's trying to help. I felt that, you know what I'm saying? At a certain point, you only got yourself. But it's crazy when you come across them, like your paths cross, and it's like, yo, they might not even recognize you at first. Like, yo, I know you. I know you. And they'll be like, holy shit, Miguel? Like, yeah, motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing? They'll be like, yo, I don't even know, man. I'm walking over here doing some shit. What the fuck you mean you're doing some shit? What the fuck are you doing? And it'll be like a whole weird conversation. But it's like, yo, man. Yo, I don't know. Some people get too far gone. You know, they forget who they are.
Or that's who they are now, and you know, it is what it is.
I remember one time I went to my kid was real sick. We went to the emergency room, right? She had like a allergic reactions or something that she had an asthma attack, which they fixed it real quick, thankfully. But while we in the ER waiting room, there's somebody slumped over in you know when they have those little fucking chairs that they roll people out in?
Yeah.
This dude's knocked out, unconscious, in one of them shits, sitting there. I keep looking at him, right? And I'm like, yo, I know this guy from somewhere. You know, I'm not even gonna say his name, bro. So I'm like, oh, the fuck? Like, yo, I know him from somewhere. I'm chilling there, boom, boom. Time passes. One of the nurses comes in and she says his name. She's like, yo, no. You're like, yo, wake up. And then he starts talking to her and she's like, come on, you're always here. You just come to sleep and then you leave. Like it's time to go. And I'm looking at this dude like, yo. And I even said like, yo, what's up? He's like, he gave me that look. Drunk as hell and drunk and on whatever he was on, yo. And he just looked at me and I looked at him. I'm like, yo, what's up? It's Miguel. He's like, holy shit, Miguel, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? Doing one of these and shit. And then people are looking at me. I'm over here with the kid. And I'm like, ah, shouldn't I say what's up to this guy? Now it's like, fuck. They probably think I don't know. It made for a weird fucking situation. I ended up walking him out because he was like bothering one of the nurses and shit. It was crazy, man. But yeah, bro. That shit's wild, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
We find ourselves fortunate because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at that and that could have easily been, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of us. We were in that crowd of people.
Right. That's right.
It could have very easily been, and you know what I'm saying? Any one of us was a couple of bad decisions away from being that.
Some people moved
cats,
away.
You know, and it's weird because it's like, you know, cats who you didn't think you thought 100%. Oh yeah, give this guy a few years and he'll be, you know, fucking.
He'll figure it out.
Wilding, you know, wilding for respect and wilding for drugs. And those folks figured it out. Some didn't.
Some didn't, man. I don't know. Well, I took that picture and it was a reminder.
Get into those situations, you know, with other people thinking that they have the same tolerance or mindset about what y'all doing that you do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's always surprising, because it's like, oh, I thought we was having fun with this shit. I didn't think, I thought this was driving creativity and shit. I didn't know that we was doing this shit like a habit.
Like an addiction.
Right. Like we was addicted to this bitch. I thought we was just having fun and making music. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? That's probably majority of like that's the likeliest place where everything was introduced while they were playing music.
Yeah.
That's where everything probably popped up. Like, oh yeah, hey, you want to? Okay, fuck it. And then next thing you know,
you know who's. Look, it doesn't even have to be that situation. You know who's right at the stage, right next to the stage, right in front of the stage, right next to all the people who fucking paid to be there. The niggas who are gonna get paid to sell the drugs in the spot at the shows. So yeah, it's just the scene itself is riddled with drugs. Yo, that's why the phrase is sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah, some people ain't make it out, man.
Yeah, some folks did not make it out, and that shit hurt.
And then taking, I don't know. I took the picture just as a reminder, like, fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. There's always the potential that it can go too far, without you knowing it.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Fine. Yeah.
It's a little weird because you end up like people who never really fully built some sort of structure in their lives. You see them as you get older, they just start collapsing. And not even like everybody comes to, we've all hit rock bottom, but it's how quickly you pick yourself up. There's people that just thrive on the bottom. Like they don't even want to pick themselves up anymore. It's like, bro, now you're just pathetic and you like it. Like before I was here to help you. Now it's just like, this is sad. I want to hit you now. I don't want to help you. I want to hit you.
Right.
That's the shit I can't stand. But it sucks because, I don't know. Some people don't have, not everybody has that in them, I guess.
Well, yeah. Some folks want help continuing to live the way that they do.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They don't want help to make the situation better for themselves, because if that's the case, better for yourself usually comes with more work, more responsibility.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You could, you could be doing one thing that only costs you $300 a month, or you can do the responsible thing and it's going to cost you $15 a month. And maybe, even if you're financially able to do it, you've tied now yourself, because you've been doing it for 300, you tied yourself to all these other things now that you can't move around. Yeah, man.
Yep.
So now when you're looking for help, what you're looking for is help extending however it is, or moving through the graces of and the graces and the kindness of strangers, because eventually you wear out the welcome from the people who initially are there in your corner to help you out.
Amen. We do what we can, right?
Yeah. It's hard, man. It's hard, but some folks don't do what they can.
They crumble and stumble. I don't know.
Well,
or the energy that they waste, trying to secure that particular way of life could be used to enrich it. But that's work.
it's too much, huh?
Mhm. It's work
Yeah.
for some folks.
That's funny. That sounds similar to.
I mean, it's work for everybody. It's just some
Yeah,
folks aren't willing to do it.
Yeah.
Is what I mean to say when I say that.
Shit, man. Well, it was interesting. I took the picture. I sent it to people that knew him privately because I don't want to blow up his spot. They were like, "Yeah, that's him." Start telling me stories about him and shit, and I was like, "That's fucked up." But you know what?
That's wild how that always happens, right? That happened with a certain friend of ours who got in trouble with the law for doing some gross shit. You remember this many, many years ago.
Which friend?
It's funny how you never hear about how do I put this? He had an association with bricks.
Okay.
Toy brick.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes?
Yes.
Follow
Gotcha.
me?
Yes.
Yeah. Follow me?
That girl, right? I know who you're talking about. Tory Bricks.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was bad
Right.
as hell.
Well, toy brick, yeah. But no, see now I think you don't understand.
Okay, never mind.
There was a gentleman who got in trouble with the law who was associated with toy bricks. Very famous. He almost had a nickname that was from a very famous line of toy bricks, a specific brand of toy bricks.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up a little bit.
His name. His name, his nickname.
All right, say it again. Now I hear you.
I said his nickname. His nickname.
What was his
Had an
nickname?
association with toy bricks. I really, I mean, you want me to say it?
I'm confused now. Go ahead.
Dude, we had a dude in the art scene who was a fucking chomo.
Oh. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Well, nobody fucking. What was crazy is that everybody had stories after. What the point that I was trying to make is everybody had stories after fucking chomo got in trouble with the law. I was hanging with the fucking chomo.
Oh man. Oh no.
Like nobody warned me. Like
I can't hear you. You're dying again. But I do know what you're talking about.
What about now?
You sound good. You're gone. You sounded good for a moment.
How about now?
Sound good.
All right, perfect. So I was saying is, the point that I was trying to make with that is nobody, like everybody had stories about that shit
Yes.
later on after he got in trouble with the law. And not like while I was hanging out with the nigga. I said, y'all had all these fucking stories after the fact. Somebody should have been like, yo, heads up. You know who you hanging out with?
Yeah, man. I gotta stop eating these fucking peanuts. Oh my god.
Dad thought you was eating pork chops and shit.
Yo, you know what? These things ain't that bad, man. I'll give you next time I see you. I got like 25 bags of these. All different flavors. It was mad cheap, and I was like, "Fuck it, deep fried fucking peanuts."
Yo, you can't beat that.
Wow.
It's a good food. But wow, with the shell and everything, that is interesting.
The texture's really strange.
That is very interesting.
But damn, I don't even know if I was to say my top 5 MCs. Damn, I would say Nas. I have to say KRS-One, man.
Ooh, interesting pick.
He was such a
classic.
I just remember him for like a cool decade. Hit after hit after hit. From the shit with Madism and fucking all that shit. Just the whole like repertoire from between then was dope.
Yeah.
Step into the world. Fucking that album. Oh man, I bought the CD.
Yeah.
I bought the CD to that.
That was kind of like his reemergence and shit from when we was kids.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh shit. He had to do breaking it in the video. That shit was dope as hell.
Yeah.
So Nas,
like, he was like kind of like the first guy we saw like Jay-Z or like Ice-T, who was coming out like long after most people had their longevity in rap music. Like we didn't know what longevity looked like. These guys were the first guys showing us.
LL Cool J. You know what I mean? That's another one that has longevity. But he's not in my top 5. Hold on, I'm not gonna say him. But I'll say Nas. Fucking. Who did I just say? I lost it. Nas.
KRS-One.
KRS-One. Ghostface Killer.
I can't believe I missed that one. Yeah, he definitely should be in my top 5. He'd be like number 6 or 7. Next, somewhere near Big L.
Man. I gotta say, to me, oh man, we're talking about lyricists.
We're talking about however you want to grade it.
Oh, okay.
Top 5 of your choice.
Because I would say Black Thought.
Ooh,
Probably.
yes, sir. I would probably agree with you on that one.
Big Pun, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I gotta do. I think he was one of the I think he was one of the nicest motherfuckers on the microphone ever.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the more superhuman MCs that was out there.
Oh, that's 4, right?
Shout out to CF, by the way. Speaking of fucking superhuman ability.
Oh, shout to CF
on the microphone.
Word up.
Yeah. Yes. 100%. Yo, I never seen nothing like the gentleman. I promise you. Like, I seen MCs like I seen Mos Def live. I've seen great people live, people who have the ability to go off the head. I've seen it on video, people who have the ability to go off the head. I've not seen the ability the way that I've seen it in anyone, the way that CF displays it. His written works, you know, he's not just, it's not cannabis fucking, you know, 900 bar long verses.
Freestyles. Yeah.
Right. It's not freestyle verses. These are songs. These are thought out songs with fucking concepts. And he's the MC's MC. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You can't. There's nothing that the guy probably can't do. You know what I mean? As far as like rap skill set is concerned.
But Dill said that he needs to see. He could do any style he wants,
but he just don't. But he should. He should branch out a little bit more.
I don't think CF should branch out a little bit more. I think if CF should branch out a little bit more, it should be um, a creation of his own. Something if he decided he wanted to branch out, it should be into some kind of genre or a hybrid of some kind of genre that he himself is interested in, and not so much like let it evolve the way that it's going to evolve and be an experiment the way that he would see it, and not the way that the industry wants it or the industry is moving, only because that's going to shift in the next year and a half anyway. Look at what Kendrick did to our great light-skinned Drake.
We should talk about that, yo.
Oh, yes, please, let's.
Yo, I watched that shit live. Now, first of all, the spectacle of it all was probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. The fact that probably the whole world chanted that this man was a pedophile. All at once.
That's fantastic.
How insane.
Did you see the viral video of fucking Will Ferrell and the other girl doing their damn rendition of this?
Yes, that shit was hilarious. Yeah. He's playing the piano, yeah. Oh, man.
And all the white people, all of Drake's people laughing.
Yo.
At Drake.
First of all, his breath control.
I have my white friend.
His breath control during the entire performance, because he was running from here to there. I think there was a couple costume changes. This dude was dancing. There was some choreography involved and shit.
Pure insanity.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Pure insanity.
But just
But that's gotta do with.
oh my gosh. He dropped off. Yeah. I mean, just that alone.
Conditioning and preparation.
That alone was just amazing. It was funny. And you know, I think people were expecting like fireworks and fucking ninjas and fucking explosions and shit. They wanted like, I don't know, a circus. They wanted a circus, which I think it kind of was a little bit, but just in a dope way.
Wow.
Because the concept, it seemed like his performance had a very specific concept to it, if you really watch it. But the song and the diss tracks to Drake overshadowed any other thing that he did. People were just waiting for him to say that shit so that they could sing along, which was amazing.
You want to know what the overarching message was?
What's that?
I'll tell you right now. The overarching message was the reason why it was a circus, but not the kind of circus that everybody enjoyed, was because it was more so like, this is football. You got enough of that going on. I'm not here to coon for y'all motherfuckers. See, the people who didn't like the Super Bowl show, the show wasn't for them. The message was for them. I'm not here to coon for y'all motherfuckers. So y'all can go ahead and continue with this don't like me shit, because all you're gonna get is more of this.
And I'm gonna call this nigga a pedophile. On top of that, like,
and I'm gonna call him a pedophile, and y'all gonna be like, "A minor."
Yeah, I know. All of you is gonna sing along. Yo, that was wild. That is just. But there are like, I could understand the crowd. That's like, I just don't think it's cool for, you know, the fucking one of the greatest hip hop moments to be about calling someone a pedophile in the Super Bowl. Like, I don't know if I agree with that, but I understand people that are like, like, this is where we at now. Everybody's calling each other pedophiles. Like the older school dudes.
Well, I don't
say that.
Right. I don't like that the kids now are being weird about each other. Now, like, that's the new thing. You thinking my friends, because I want to talk to a sophomore and I'm a senior, they're calling me a pedophile. Only if you're 18, son. No.
We're losing you again. All right, now you're back. We hear you now. Yep. Now I hear you. Mm-hmm.
Everything that's new and popular, they over fucking do it. The internet itself is the internet is the embodiment of the kid who fucking over does the joke so much that it doesn't become funny in like 5 minutes. Everybody says the joke, and then you see the video and the joke for fucking 3 days straight on every reel that you scroll.
Yep. It's interesting because somebody will come out.
The fucking kids get obsessed with it.
Somebody will come out with either a funny audio or a funny skit, and then a bunch of people will just do the same thing. Like they'll take the same audio and reenact the same skit, but like their version, or they'll do exactly the same thing that the other person did. It'll just be them instead of the person that made it. And oftentimes they don't give them credit, which kind of sucks. Because I'm not gonna front. Some of them might be entertaining too, but you gotta at least be like, yo, I got it from this other people and shit.
Right.
Well, from what I hear, they don't do that. I don't know.
I think that
Flipping his
shit is
tea.
weird. First of all, I think the lip syncing thing is weird. I think the lip syncing thing is weird.
Yeah, me too.
Do you not hear me? Tell me that.
I hear you now. Yeah, I think it's weird too.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I think it's all weird. And there's grown men like that, like women and shit that are doing it. I don't know. It's fucking weird. The rules are different now, and I don't know all of them. I mean, like I accept, but because it's like I said, like I was saying earlier, it's none of my fucking business. But the rules are different now. Like what guys like me like are allowed to do, I don't like. It's very antiquated. It's very old. There's shit here now you could wear. I don't know. Like you could find yourself in a pair of shorts, right, and call them hoochie daddy shorts.
Wow,
right?
that sounds crazy. Let's say that again.
And nobody hoochie. You never don't act like you never heard this shit before. This was a viral fucking phrase at one point about these shorts that went above the knee, a little higher above the knee than regular shorts that go above the knee for men, right? And the ladies were calling them hoochie shorts, right? And the ladies were calling them that, and then after a while, men started referring to them as hoochie daddy shorts. Heterosexual males started referring to them as hoochie daddy shorts.
Okay.
And that's when I truly was like, the rules are different. See, I thought the rules, and because I'm antiquated, I thought the rules were different a few years ago when there were capris being sold in stores for men. Because I remember at a point in time where capris were just a cut of pants for women.
Capris were what? Capris were what? Say that again.
There was a point in time where capris were only a cut of pants for women.
Oh.
There was a point in time, pre-20 fucking 12, you could only find, or maybe even earlier, pre-2010, you could only find capris in women's sections. There were no men capris.
And that's why some of our homies used to go shopping in the women's section.
But yeah. Joey Badass and them told you that. Not Joey Badass, A$AP Rocky and them told you shit like that. Oh, me and my friends used to get shit from the women's. We used to get pants from the women's section.
Well, this dude
Oh, I see.
our friend from back in the day used to tell me. I think I went with him. Him and his
Yeah.
girl went to Newport one time, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go try to find jeans in the girls section." And I was like, "Where?" He was like, "Yup." I was like, "All right, I'm gonna be over here."
Yeah.
Hey man, to each his own. But yeah, that
The
seems to
rules
be
were different.
yeah.
The rules became different at some point, and niggas looked at me like I was some kind of bigot because I just said, "Hey, I don't understand. What are the rules?" Because the rules are different. Not that I still like my old antiquated handbook. I'ma still follow this handbook. I just want to know what the rules are so I don't disrespect nobody following their handbook. That's all. That's all. I just need to know the rules. But yeah, the rules are different. Very, very different for heterosexual males in 2025. And it started all the way back then.
Yeah. As he sips his tea. What are you drinking? Tea? Is tea over there?
Coffee.
Oh, coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now, I've mostly been focused on that fucking this new build that I have. I have a new PC, brand new that I put together. I got a little something extra because GPU mining is crashing. Crypto overall, Trump and these fucking pieces of shit scumbag fucks. I hope they all get into car accidents. So right now, GPU mining is in the shitter. But the GPUs themselves, because of the tariffs, the gamers have gotten afraid. And for a good reason. That a lot of the GPUs are going to be more expensive now because all of them come from China and Japan. And so the tariffs that have been hitting them so much have driven the prices up of the GPUs. So I sold 2 of my GPUs for like more than I bought them for. You know what I'm saying? I built a new PC with the funds.
Yeah.
So the shit's rocking, man.
You gotta find it. I don't know how we can. You got a Microsoft account or some shit.
Oh man, you're breaking up again. I can't hear you.
Oh no, we are friends on Microsoft.
We're friends on what? On Xbox?
We're friends on Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? You gonna play right now?
All right. No, I have it on because I'm like, oh yeah, you and me got to connect, but I forgot you and me are friends on Xbox.
Yeah, we
already. But yeah, we got to get up, nigga, because we could anthem it out in this bitch.
Oh shit! So hold on,
but I think I need to pass the like first part of it first. Look at this suave ass nigga, yo. Who did you correct, yo? You look like.
What's that?
You look like the star of a telenovela, nigga. You look like you definitely took Maria Angelina down by the river and mugged her down.
Turn this light off.
And then took 2 steps over to the slave lady in the fucking the slave lady inside the barn and kissed her too as well. And then the girls fought each other for 15 minutes.
This guy.
Because the girl, Maria Angelita, walked right in and was like, "Ay, mi madre!" And then she started fighting the girl. Shit. That's what you look like, nigga. You was in that scene.
I would love for women to be fighting over me, right?
You was the ranch owner. You played ranch owner number 8, nigga, in fucking
ranch owner.
Dos mujeres, un camino.
Shit. Hey man, it's all because of El Padil, man. From the heights to the hill.
Yo, El Padil got you looking like fucking the Dominican Lord and Savior himself. Fucking Raulín Rosendo. Like, but
Now I'm gonna be self-conscious when I go to work tomorrow.
self-conscious, nigga, you better be looking at all the bitches who look at you right in the face.
Hey.
Every bitch who look at you, even if she's looking your flies open, look her right in the face. She gonna be like, "Oh shit, nigga, what do you do for a living, model?
We'll be like,
What is?"
I know I'm never here, but I'm here now. What's up? Shit. All Indian girls too. It's mostly like Indian chicks.
Yeah. Oh, they like it. They like it.
This is why they're trying to keep us out of Indian Square.
Yeah, because they like it. Nigga, I grew up in the Heights too. I know they like it. Spanish boys is like, yeah.
Yep.
There's even girls in the UK. Girls in the UK be like, yeah, we don't get Spanish boys like that. Like Puerto Rican Spanish boys. Like black Spanish boys.
Yep. Shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. But all right, man. I think we're at 2 hours, yo. We should cut it.
Yeah, we should. Come find on Anthem shit once I can connect to the online services.
Just send me like a message. I'll get it. And then I'm gonna hook my shit up. My Xbox is already
Nah, yo. That's disrespectful. No, I gotta figure out how to get back online. Yo, in the meantime, you should probably look into For Honor.
For Honor?
Because it's a pretty fun game. I'm not gonna point. Yeah,
Is
and
it
there's
Game
many
Pass?
ways to play it. Like there's many different characters. It's standard version, like, yeah.
All right. Let me know when you on.
I'm on right now. But something's going on here. It's taking a long time to connect to the online services. Don't know what that's about.
All right, I'm gonna break out, yo. I'll holler at you in a little bit.
All right.
Peace out, people.
Peace out. See you soon. I'll see you soon. I'll see y'all motherfuckers later. Yo. Show number fucking, what is this, 5?
Huh?
Episode 5?
Of what?
What is this, episode 5?
This is episode 5. Yes.
Of what?
Jenova's
Yeah,
Witness.
this is episode 5 of Jenova's Witness. You got me. What?
Say
My nigga.
again, yo. I can't hear you.
Jenova's Witness. I said, oh my God.
Yep.
All right, yo.
Yep.
I'll see you soon.
All right, my brother. Peace out, everybody.